triggers. I'm going to run through some of the things I have planned to do for this video. There'll be some tapping, there'll be some scratching, there will be some mouth sounds, there'll be some whispering, and there will be, just some like trigger words and random stuff. But some of the ones I have planned will be things like this. This little mat. I have a bigger version of this that I use for my booster pack openings for my Star Wars Unlimited shorts and TikToks, which you guys should definitely check out. So we'll do that. I have a Star Wars Unlimited instruction manual that teaches you the basics of how to play the game. And they have some nice trigger words in this little booklet, so we're gonna go through, we're gonna tap on it, and I'll do some trigger words and reading from this. Teach you some of the basics of Star Wars Unlimited. It'll probably bore you, but that's the point. We're trying to get you sleepy and tingly, ready for bed. Alright. Then, next thing. I haven't done this on my channel yet, but we could do some gloss tapping. Some people love that. It's not my favorite trigger, but I think that this bottle of 9 p.m. by Afnan, which is like my favorite perfume, one of them, makes good sounds. So, that's trigger number 3. I have a Indiana Jones box set as well. Whoops, it's upside down. That has more bassy and loud sounds. Scratch it a bit too. I love Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. Because of course, it has Harrison Ford, and Harrison Ford plays Han Solo in Star Wars. All roads lead back to Star Wars with me. Then we have a couple more. We can also do my little glasses case. It's just kind of like a hollow plasticky sound when you tap on it. Now that sounds terrible. We'll stick to tapping with this one. And for the final one, we have a little pack of cards that's in the sealed case. So it has like a sticky quality to it. I have a little card collection. Maybe I'll do a video about the cards that I've collected over the years. And I have some in sealed packs. And it sounds pretty good. So yeah, those will be the triggers. Like I said, we'll do some mouth sounds. said, they have the Star Wars instructions. There's some great words in there that will make wonderful trigger words. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give me ideas for future videos, and I hope you get some rest with this video. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start out with this mat. That's with nails. I prefer the fingertip tapping, I think. Kind of difficult to tap on this, to be honest, because it's just very wide. What color is this side of the mat? What color is this? Come on. Correct. It is blue. Blue, 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 blue. And what color are the lines? You see there's many different lines going across and up and down, left and right, diagonal. What color are they? Correct. They are white lines and not the Charlie XCX kind. Great job. What about on this side? What color is this? See it? What is this color? Correct. It's green, 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 green. Okay, what color are the lines here? This might be a little bit tricky to tell. What color are they? Let's see it in the light. Let me move my head. Can you see it? Correct. It's a golden yellow. Great job. I love Perfume. I really, really got into it a few years ago, and then I kind of forgot about my perfume obsession, but this year I reconnected with it, and I bought myself a couple of perfume bottles and a bunch of samples from these different Middle Eastern companies. I've totally fallen in love with them. So this is one of my favorites, Afnan 9 p.m. And then I bought a, oh, the cap sounds good. Not really. I bought then the, so this is like a nighttime kind of one. It's kind of like a sexy date night vibe. So I wear this whenever I go out. And then I have a 9 a.m. one by Afnan as well, called 9 a.m. Dive. 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 And it's like a really pretty blue bottle. And it's very fresh and summery. I wear it as my gym scent whenever I do go, which lately has not been frequent at all. But whenever I do go to the gym, I wear my Afnan Dive. And it's great. The tone of the tapping changes depending on where the liquid is. I love that. It smells so good. I kind of just want to do one spray just to make my room smell nice. Oh, it's so good. If you're looking for a good, cheap perfume that smells absolutely incredible, apparently this is supposed to be a dupe of Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Mal, one of them. I can't remember which one. And I have smelled Jean Paul Gaultier, and I prefer this even more, and it's like a third of the price, maybe even less. God, everything smells perfect right now. Alright, for the next trigger, we're gonna do some nice Star Wars Unlimited rule book from the Shadows of Galaxy. Tapping and reading some trigger words. This is the rule book that taught me how to play Star Wars Unlimited, because I got it's like one of the starter packs, sets, so it came with 2 ready-made packs, a Moff Gideon one and a Mandalorian one, and they teach you how to play with those packs and basic rules and how things work. So, who do we have here? Do you recognize him? Correct, that is Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. Iconic Jabba the Hutt. He is a Hutt. Next up, we have Bounty. Bounty is when a unit with Bounty is defeated or captured, that unit's opponent may collect its bounty. Bounty, 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 bounty. Bounty, 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 bounty. Bounty, 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 bounty. Some upgrades give bounties to the attached unit. If you play such an upgrade on an enemy unit, you collect the bounty when that unit is defeated or captured. Bounties just give you special things if you manage to kill the unit that you have the bounty on. It's very helpful. You have Overwhelm. Overwhelm just means that when the unit that you're attacking with deals damage to an enemy unit, excess damage is dealt to the opponent's base, and the base is the opponent's health pool, and that's what you're trying to knock down to 0. So that's very helpful. Then we have Restore, 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 Restore. Restore says when this unit attacks, heal damage from your base equal to the restore value. Oftentimes it'll say like restore 1 or restore 2, and that means you get to heal 2 damage from your base every time you attack with a creature that has restore 2. So that's nice. Then we have Sentinel, 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 Sentinel. And Sentinel is kind of like the defender trait. So enemy units in that same arena, either ground or space arena, can only attack the Sentinel. It cannot attack other units or your base until you kill the Sentinel unit. So that's a very, very powerful. We've got 2 more words. We've got shielded, 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 shielded. And shielded means that when you play the unit that has shielded, you can give a shield token to it. And a shield token means that if any amount of damage would be dealt to the unit that has the shield token on it, you prevent that damage and defeat the shield token on that unit. So that's like when Grogu uses the Force to block the fire coming from the explosion of the Star Cruiser in episode whatever the hell within the finale of Mandalorian Season 3, and he uses that Force shield. It's kind of like that. Or when spaceships in Star Wars have their deflector shield up and they take no damage. It's also like that. And the last word is smuggle. Smuggle, 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 which I believe has been replaced by plot in the newest set, Secrets of Power. Smuggle used to mean that if you had a face-down resource with smuggle cost, you can pay that cost to play it, then put the top card of your deck into play as a resource, exhausted, to replace it. You can exhaust a new card to help pay its own smuggle cost. That's fun. Anyways, that's it for this little booklet. I hope it was tingly, 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 tingly learning about Star Wars Unlimited, Unlimited, Unlimited. Next up, we have the pack of cards. This beautiful green, 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 green pack of cards. And it says, oops, it says Artifice. Artifice. And these are so pretty. I believe the company that makes these, well, yeah, Illusionist. I don't know if they're still around or not. I used to be super obsessed with doing card tricks when I was a kid. When I was like 11 or 12 years old, I was obsessed. I was so good at it too. I even performed at like parties and at restaurants and stuff like that. I used to make some money from it. It was a lot of fun. So that's why I have this huge playing card collection behind me. I'll show it to you in another video. We can look through my collection. But yeah, I used to spend hours and hours per day learning and mastering very difficult card tricks, mind you. I'm so sorry if you hear my stomach rumbling. The protein shakes do not sit well with me and my digestive system. I'm sorry about it, but I gotta get those gains somehow. It's so sticky, I love it. I got really good at playing poker, and I used to play poker with my dad and with his friends and with my grandparents, and like, anyway, I used to play with older people, way older, and I used to cheat at cards because I learned how to cheat like flawlessly. I could stack the cards. I could make basically whatever hand I wanted be given to myself if I was shuffling and dealing the pack. And I was only 11 or 12, totally hustling the adults playing poker. My stomach is rumbling so bad. I apologize, but you know what? It is what it is, okay? I'm a human being, as Nicki Minaj once said. Look how beautiful the design is. I have this one. I have a blue one. I have this pretty blue one. We can also tap on this one. It's like a very dark blue. So I've got the green, I've got the blue, and then I have a purple one. That's my favorite one, and I keep it in like a separate box, but it's like far away, so I'm not gonna do it now. But yeah. Yum, 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 yum. That's enough for the playing cards. You know what? I'm not really feeling the red box. I don't know, what do you think? I don't think it sounds like that wonderful, to be honest. So I think I might skip out on this one. Maybe we'll do it for a couple of minutes. as I said earlier, is one of my favorite movie series. Ever since I was a kid, I have absolutely loved Indiana Jones. I personally, okay, let me tell you my rankings, okay, of the Indiana Jones movies. I would say my favorite one, number one Indiana Jones movie, has got to be Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom is just too damn good. It's just pure entertainment from start to finish. There's no boring parts. I mean, you've got monkey brains, you've got elephants, you've got weird rituals, you've got hearts being ripped out of chests, you've got inflatable rafts saving the main characters from a plane crash, you've got dance numbers. There's just everything about that movie is perfect. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom. Temple, 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 temple. Temple, 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 temple. Temple, 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 temple. Of Doom. 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 My second favorite one is probably The Last Crusade. I love The Last Crusade. I watched that very recently. And then I would say after that would be Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Followed by the newest Indiana Jones movie, Dial of Destiny. I thought it was nice. And then I would say that the least favorite Indiana Jones movie of mine, even though I still enjoy it and I still watch it from time to time, would have to be Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love the final like 10 minutes of the movie. And they have like bits and pieces throughout that I love as well. But like, I don't know, it just doesn't do the same for me as like Temple of Doom or Last Crusade does. But anyways, Indiana Jones will always be special to me. Oops, this one is backwards. That's embarrassing. But it is what it is. Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones. And then let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, this is in Portuguese, I forgot. So this is like a really old box set of mine. It's from like a couple decades ago. Maybe not that much, maybe like a decade and a half. Let's read their names in Portuguese. So we have Indiana Jones e a Grande Cruzada. We have Indiana Jones e os salteadores da Arca Perdida. Arca Perdida. And we have Indiana Jones e o Templo Perdido. That's my favorite one. Alright. I think that's enough of that. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these random triggers and my yapping as always. If there's one thing I love to do, it's yap. And I love that I have a nice relaxing way to get my yapping out. Because sometimes people in my life be getting sick of how much I want to talk about random stuff. So this makes me very happy. And I hope it made you very relaxed, relaxed, relaxed. Relax, 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 and go to sleep, sleep.